Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Eggerding, and you are watching video 2 of the last unit of the year, and we're going to talk about the equation of a circle. Some of you may remember some of this material from geometry. If not, here's a review for you. So here we go. One way we can talk about a circle is the locus definition. And a locus definition is a way to verbally describe what's going on. And so for circles, we say we describe all points that are, in this case, 5 units away from the origin. And so I can start this by making a picture. Okay? And I'm going to draw the easiest 5 points away from the origin. So I'm going to go right 5, up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I were to connect these 4 dots, it will be something like a really bad circle. But the 4 dots I plotted aren't the only ones that are 5 units away from the origin. This dot here is 5 units away from the origin, measured this way. This dot is 5 units away from the origin. This dot up here is 5 units away. This dot over here, 5 units away. This dot over here, 5 units away. So I want a way algebraically to describe every single one of these points, not the 4 easy ones. Okay? And as we're looking at this, let me erase some of these. Okay? You might notice that these dots look like the hypotenuse of a right triangle. Okay? And I can talk about this horizontal distance. So this dot here has x and y coordinates. And the x coordinate we get by moving side to side. And the y coordinate we get by moving up and down. Well, now inside this circle, I have a right triangle. And by Pythagorean theorem, I can describe this triangle by saying x squared plus y squared equals 5 squared. Or you can write it x squared plus y squared equals 25. And this is where we get an algebraic equation of a circle. It's describing all the points that are 5 units away from the origin. Which brings us to the main part of what you need to know, the formulas for a circle. The center with 0, 0, we just went over, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And here, r stands for the radius of our circle. But we don't have to have the center at 0. We can move the center off of 0, 0 to hk, and this we're going to apply our transformations. So it'll be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Just like all of our transformations, we can move things left and right by the h, up and down by the k. So let's see how this works. 2 things you're going to have to do. 1, if we give you the equation, you should be able to graph it. So for the circle in standard form, we do have a center, and if I compare this to our equation, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, my center is the h and the k. Just like with all of our other transformations, x plus 3 is a transformation left 3, and that makes my center at negative 3. Here now we have the y's. Y minus 4, this is going to be up 4. Because it's in parentheses, it will be the opposite. So my center is at negative 3, 4. I look on the end where it says r squared, and r squared is 36. That means my radius is 6. So from my center, I can count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In every direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 4 points on my circle. I connect these points as best I can, trying not to make it look like a diamond. And there's the graph of my circle. So you'll be responsible for being able to draw the graph, name the center, and name the radius. The second thing you're going to be responsible for doing is reversing it. If I give you the center and the radius, can you write the equation of the circle? And so again, we start with our form, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We plug in our values for h as 2. Our y value is -5 for k, and our radius is 9 squared. And if it makes you feel better, you can go ahead and simplify that. And there is your equation of a circle in standard form. So that brings us to our assignment. On the guide sheet it says 193. It's actually 194, questions 45, 47, and 49. If you did this in order, you have watched video 1, which was on the distance and midpoint formulas. The entrance slip is on both of those videos, so it will have distance, midpoint, and circle questions on there, and that's on Schoology in the Unit 9 folder. After this video, you want to make sure you can do 2 things. Number 1, can you write the equation of a circle? And then 2, can you graph the circle? Bring your questions to class, and we will see you later. Thanks a lot.